Okay, so tell me if this sounds familiar. You're just existing, minding your business, when suddenly someone starts crying. Someone else is yelling about something random, and there's one kid bouncing like their seat is made of lava. And you're just like, what is happening? Are people just wired to be weird? Is it a full moon? Are they possessed? Spoiler alert, no, they are not. As it turns out, people don't just do stuff for no reason. There's always a reason. Even when it's messy, even when it's annoying, especially when it's annoying. And guess what? If you can figure out what they're trying to do with that behavior, you unlock the secret to understanding humans. Okay, let's break this down. That kid pulling faces during your conversation, maybe they're not just being random. They probably just want your attention. Like, hello, I'm here. Someone laugh at me, please. Now check out the kid that's yelling across the room. Sure, it's loud, but it might be their way of saying, get me out of this situation, right now. Then there's the one climbing the cupboard, like they're on some reality show obstacle course. Yeah, they're not just hyper, they want something. Could be snacks, toys, the good iPad, who knows? And finally, the kid bouncing like it's trampoline Olympics, they're not showing off. Their body might just need that feeling. That bounce is actually keeping them calm. So yeah, behavior is rarely just bad. It's someone trying to get something or get away from something or feel better inside their body. And once you start spotting the patterns, you start seeing the why behind the what. So, have you ever met the face puller? You're sitting there mid-conversation and someone next to you is making the wildest expressions. Crossed eyes, puffed cheeks, tongue out, the whole show. Now, it might look like they're just being silly or disruptive, but actually, they're doing something that's superhuman, trying to get connection. We all want to be seen. Some people say, look at me with their words. Others use laughter, big energy, funny faces, or dramatic sighs. It's not about being annoying, it's about being noticed, being included, being part of the moment. This is called attention seeking, but that doesn't mean it's bad. In fact, it's normal. It just means I need someone to see me right now. And for some brains, especially when connection feels tricky, getting attention this way is their best known strategy. So the next time someone's being a little extra, maybe pause instead of thinking, why are they doing that? Try this instead. What kind of connection are they looking for? Okay, now let's talk about the kid who's yelling. Not because they're mad at someone, not to be rude, but because their whole body is screaming, I can't handle this right now. This is called escape behavior, and it's not about being lazy or dramatic. It's about overwhelm. It's too loud, too confusing, too many people, too many feelings, too many questions, too many demands, and the brain says, nope, we're out. Escape can look like yelling or walking away or saying, this is dumb, when really the work just feels way too hard. It's someone trying to protect themselves from stress, even if it doesn't come out in a calm way. So when you see someone lash out, shut down, or blow up, try asking, what are they trying to get away from? Because underneath that big reaction is usually a brain that's just trying to feel safe again. Alright, picture this. You walk into the room and someone is halfway up the cupboard, scaling it like Spider-Man. Not to escape, not to cause chaos, but because they really, really want something that's at the top. This is called access behavior, when someone's trying to get something they really want or they need or they care about. Could be a snack, could be a toy, could be their favorite fidget book or tablet. For some people, especially kids, waiting feels impossible. Asking feels pointless if no one hears them, and climbing, well, that just works. Even if it's not the safest or quietest or most expected way, their brain has one goal: get the thing. And honestly, we all do this. We chase what matters to us. The difference is some of us have more options, more words, or more impulse control. So next time someone's going to great lengths to get that one thing, instead of jumping to stop them, pause and ask, what's so important to them right now? Because access isn't bad. It's just the brain saying, this really matters to me. Finally, let's talk about the kid that's bouncing on the trampoline. Not once, not twice, but over and over and over again. And maybe you're thinking, are they training for the Olympics? Nope, they're just doing exactly what their body needs. This is called sensory seeking. When someone does something that helps their brain and body feel just right. For some people, jumping gives them calm. For others, it's spinning, tapping, chewing, humming. It's not about being hyper. It's not about attention. It's not even about you. It's about regulation. Their body is sending them a message. This feels good. This helps me cope. And honestly, again, we all do it. Some people go for a run. Some people scroll their phone or they draw while they're in class. Some people bounce like a pogo stick because it helps them focus. So next time you see someone jumping or flapping their hands or spinning in circles, remember, it might look different than what you need, but it's serving the same purpose. They're just taking care of their body in a way that works for their brain. So let's pull it all together. Most of the time, when someone does something, even if it seems weird, random, different, annoying, fun, exciting, they're actually trying to meet a need. And there are 4 big reasons why behaviour happens. Number 1, attention. I want to feel seen, noticed, included, maybe by a friend, a teacher, or just anybody. Number 2, escape. I want out. Something's feeling too hard, too difficult, too loud, just too much, and I need to get away from it immediately. Number 3, access. I want something, a turn in the game. I want my toy. I want a snack. I need help, or I need some space. Number 4, sensory. My body is telling me it needs something, to move, to chew, to spin, or to block out sounds that are just too much. These aren't bad reasons, they're human reasons. And when we understand what someone's behaviour is trying to do, we can respond with more understanding instead of just reacting to what we see. When we stop asking what's wrong with them and start asking what are they trying to tell me, everything changes. We notice that the yelling isn't just loud, it might be escape. That the silly joke in the middle of the class isn't just annoying, it might be someone regulating their body. That the person who keeps interrupting might just really want to feel included. Understanding the reason behind a behaviour helps us to feel less confused, less frustrated, and a lot more kind. It means we can set a boundary and show compassion. We can ask, do you need something right now? Instead of just saying, stop that. And we can be a helper, not just a rule enforcer. Because we understand someone's why. We see the person, not the behaviour. Alrighty, let's put your behaviour detective skills to the test. I'll show you a real scenario. You think about why the person might be acting that way, then I'll tell you what's really going on, and one way that they could get their need met differently, if they wanted to. Elijah walks into class. He sees a worksheet on his desk, and without even reading it, he crumples it up and throws it to the floor. He mutters, "This is dumb." What do you think this behaviour is all about? I'll give you a few seconds to figure it out. This behaviour is about escape. Elijah might feel stuck, overwhelmed, or afraid of getting it wrong, so his brain says, let's just get out of this. Instead, he could try saying, this looks really hard, can you help me get started? Because asking for support is still a way to move forward without the frustration. This is Isaac. Isaac is awesome. He keeps raising his hand, asking the teacher questions he already knows the answers to. Even after the class has moved on, he keeps going. What do you think he's looking for? If you said attention, you'd be right. It is attention, but it's not in a negative way. It's likely that Isaac is looking for connection, reassurance, or a feeling of being involved. That's okay. We all want to feel a part of things. If he wanted to try something different, he could ask, can I help someone else who's stuck? Or could I share my idea with the group? Connection is a need, and there are lots of ways to fill it. Next up, we have Zoe. During a serious class discussion, Zoe suddenly laughs out loud and tells a completely unrelated joke. The room goes completely quiet. What do you think might be going on here? This one was a little bit trickier, but this one's probably about sensory needs. Maybe the quiet or the serious topic felt uncomfortable, and her body needed to shift the feeling fast. She wasn't being rude, she was just trying to feel okay. If she wanted another option, she could try something small like drawing in her notebook, squeezing something in her pocket, or just asking to take a moment. but the most important thing, her body was doing what it needed to feel safe. This one's fun. Over there in the corner, that's Benny. During group work, Benny lies down on the floor, faces the wall, and doesn't respond to anyone. His group is confused and unsure what to do. What might be happening for Benny? This looks like a classic form of escape behaviour, but not because he's giving up. He might feel overwhelmed by noise, pressure, or the group dynamic, and maybe his brain is saying, I need out. If he wanted to try something else, he could use a break card, ask to work with fewer people, or even write down his ideas instead of saying them out loud. But either way, his body is asking for space, and that's valid. For the final example, I'm going to throw you into the deep end a little bit. This is Ruby. Ruby tells her partner that she no longer wants to be working with her in class anymore. She walks away, and her friend goes and finds a new partner. This upsets Ruby, so she stands nearby and she watches them the whole time. What do you think could be going on for her? When I said this one's a bit tricky, I meant it. This could be about attention. Maybe Ruby wants someone to notice she's upset and check on her. Or it could be about connection. She wants to be part of it again, but she doesn't know how to ask. Either way, her behaviour is saying that she needs something, but she just doesn't know how to say it out loud yet. If she wanted to try, she could say, "Can I still be your partner?" Or, "I felt left out, but I want to be included now." Communication is key. Well guys, you made it to the end. Congratulations. I hope you enjoyed learning about the 4 functions of behaviour.